The business world can be very competitive and hard. So you really must understand phrases and idioms to be successful with business English, because I want you to find a way to improve your career. If you want to learn more business English expressions and how to navigate well with English in the business world, subscribe to this channel and follow. If you hit that notification bell, you'll get notifications whenever new videos go up. So go ahead, subscribe. Let's take a look at 12 more business phrases and idioms to help you become stronger with business English. So our first expression about the work environment is a startup. What is a startup? A startup is a business that is being started from the beginning or from scratch. Silicon Valley is known for tech startups like Google. Many entrepreneurs fail at their startups during the first year. Our second expression is get in on the ground floor. What does this mean? This means that you are involved in the beginning of a company. Maybe it's your investment or maybe it's your employment with that company. When you get in on the ground floor, you get in from the beginning. I wish I got in on the ground floor as an investor with Microsoft. You might wear different hats if you get in on the ground floor. This means that you'll have different roles in the beginning when there are only a few people working. The third phrase you need to know is joint venture. What is a joint venture? A joint venture is an agreement when two companies come together to work on something as one. Let's look at a couple example sentences. Google and NASA worked on a joint venture in the creation of Google Earth. Some benefits of joint ventures are greater access to resources and markets. And the fourth phrase you need to know when talking about your job is a 9 to 5. A 9 to 5 refers to a routine job that starts at 9 in the morning and finishes at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It doesn't necessarily mean it can't start at 8 o'clock, because it can. But we refer to these jobs as 9 to 5s. A farmer's job is much different than a company worker who has a 9 to 5. What do you like to do after your 9 to 5? Now let's talk about some phrases and idioms that you need to know for the daily conversations and negotiations that happen in the workplace. Let's start with collaboration. Collaboration is a very important term that's common in business these days. Collaboration is all about cooperating and working together for projects. The boss wants the marketing and sales teams to set up a collaboration for the new product. Collaboration is a skill you need to learn to be more effective in business. Next, an elevator pitch. Now, what is an elevator pitch? An elevator pitch is a short, clear, and concise explanation of what you want to sell or persuade someone about. It's your explanation that you can use to convince someone in that 60 seconds or less that you would be on the elevator before they have to go somewhere else. It's when you have a captive audience to convince them about something. So let's look at some examples of elevator pitch. Good salespeople know their elevator pitch very well. Is your elevator pitch clear and convincing? Get a green light. When you get a green light, it means that you have been given approval or permission to get going, just like in the street for the traffic. Our supervisor gave us a green light to get started on the new project. If the government gives a green light to solar power jobs, then the industry will grow. To bring up. To bring up is more like a phrasal verb that's used in daily conversation, and you'll definitely use it in the workplace. How about some examples like this? I don't want to bring up the mistake with the boss. He will get angry. When is a good time to bring up our new idea for the project? To turn down. To turn down is also a phrasal verb that is used to mean reject or say no to something. Why did you turn down the offer for a raise? Are you crazy? Good salespeople keep working hard to make sales even when they get turned down. To be on the same page. This idiom really is talking about agreement. If you and someone else agree about something, it means that you are on the same page. You might say something like this. We need to be on the same page about this information before we give the presentation. If you are not on the same page as the board of directors, then they will definitely ask you a lot of questions. By the book. Someone who does their job by the book is someone who follows everything step by step, just like a manual. They follow the rules. They are faithful. They do their job by the rule book. He is a faithful employee who always does his job by the book. People who always live by the book sometimes can't see outside the box. Ooh, there's another idiom. Did you catch that one? Outside the box. When you think outside the box, it means that you are able to see ideas that are different than the normal. And finally, to play hardball. When a person plays hardball, they act rough and even a little ruthless in their work against others because they want to win and they want to accomplish something, no matter what happens to others. The competition in our industry likes to play hardball, so we had better be ready before the conference. He plays hardball and sometimes pushes people aside, making them quite angry. So there you have it, 12 more English phrases and expressions that you need to know to be successful at business English. I hope these were helpful for you today. But if you have questions, you can always leave a comment or write your question down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So keep up the good work, practice these phrases, and learn them well as soon as possible. Thanks so much for watching. And before you go, why don't you take a look at these other videos and see if they give you new insights and wisdom into improving your English. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.